What's up? It's Dr. William James here with another video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Today, I want to address the late Kevin Samuels. As many know by now, I was, uh, a fan of his, and I approved of his message, and I think it's important. And the reason why it's so important, and I've stated this before, is because one of the things that I champion is the nuclear black family. And so the dating scene and the dating market is very important because we need men and women conduct themselves a certain way in order to find themselves in relationships and to find themselves, in marriages and staying in steady relationships where they can raise children together. If people don't know how to conduct themselves, if men don't know how to conduct themselves, if women don't know how to conduct themselves, those relationships don't last, those families don't last. Um, and if kids are already involved, the kids suffer. All right, there's data surrounding single parent households for single mothers, and then it's even worse when it's uh, for single fathers and mothers. But the data is even worse when it's a single mother in the household. So um, the title is Kevin Samuels Exposed Black Women. Now, he exposed the good and the bad. He exposed black women, the good black women who were, fit, feminine, and friendly, and were doing what they needed to do in order to uh, get a ring and stay in a healthy marriage and raise children. And then he also exposed black women who had no decorum. So this is what I want to look at today. Uh, he had a show that he called the Smoke Show for the critics and detractors. He allowed people to come on his show, to come on his platform, who disagree with him and state, what their issue was. What was their issue? What was their problem? What did they disagree with him on? Not one time will you see, please show me the one time that someone came on this show and disagreed with him in a respectable manner, in an honorable manner, in a logical manner. All right. So let's just watch some of the clips of some of the women who disagree with him. Again, he even says this. He couldn't make anyone look a specific way. These people came on the show and they made themselves look the way that they were. Anyone with sense can see who they are by how they presented themselves. So let's check this out.
And I want to get it out there because it's time to hear the critics. When I go on the road and talk to people, when I'm out in the field and talk to men, talk to women, and hear, I want to hear what's going on. 25. Okay, if you're not getting the badges, I'm sorry, but I'm seeing them up there. And that woman your name is Tiff. No, Tiff, you're not ever coming back on my show. You want to come back on? You can book a time. My show. Hold on, I'll be right back. My show.
So already, this lady comes on the screen, and the first thing you see is her blowing smoke. Now, it's not feminine at all for a woman to smoke, and it's a deal breaker for me. It's a turn off. I don't like a woman that smokes anything. I don't see the purpose of it. And a lot of the times, it's because people are dealing with traumas and they use things like smoking as a way to relieve stress and stuff like that. It's all types of underlying issues when you see someone smoking, but it's just unhealthy. I can't think of any reason why you would want to damage your lungs and damage yourself. Your body is your temple. I'm big on health and fitness and wellness. Smoking is unhealthy. There's no way to defend it. Marijuana smoke is unhealthy. Hookah smoke is unhealthy. Smoking Black and Milds and cigars is unhealthy. And we all know about cigarettes. This is just ridiculous to start.
Is not to give you exposure. If you want brand exposure, purchase advertising. Hello, how are you?
Hey, good. How are you?
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 20. I'm 30. 30 from Atlanta.
20, you say you're 30 from Atlanta. All right. Your first name?
Jasmine.
All right. So what's your criticism?
My criticism is I want you to critique the women who date men for money. Since you got so much negativity to say about women, how do you feel about women who date men or with men specifically for money? How do you feel about that?
don't
Do you feel like
understand.
they're wise or
I
they're
don't
dumb?
understand the question. You want me to critique who?
Criticize women who date specific men with intentions, meaning you're very specific about the women that you feel are within your means, within Kevin's line. What do you feel about the women that are specific about?
She's holding a cup. What's in that cup? Is she drinking? Her question doesn't even make sense. You're supposed to be critiquing his channel. What do you disagree with him about? She says, I want you to critique women who date men with specific intentions or specific men with intentions or dating them for money. She's not even making sense. This is not even clear. This is not what the smoke show was about. And it's probably because she's high or whatever she is. She's smoking and drinking. Look at her.
Men as far as money. How do you feel about that? Like, is it good?
I need you. I don't know if you, no offense, but I don't know if you've been drinking. Because I'm not.
No, I've been trying to join your live.
Okay. Other people are saying the same thing. So I don't understand the question.
Right.
You want me to critique women who do what?
Who date men for money specifically. How do you feel about that?
Why? No.
Why?
No,
because
hold on. That's not a criticism. That you wanted me to talk about a topic.
Right.
I don't care if women date men for money. Anything else?
Do you have to do that and blow smoke on the camera?
I'm waiting for your answer.
No, there is no answer to that, man.
Terrible.
It's not. No critical.
No, man, I'm going to ask you something, okay? You're 30 years old, right?
30.
Okay, do me a favor. Represent Black women in a good way, just like you want me to represent Black men.
He didn't tell her anything wrong just now. Represent Black women in a good way. You're 30 years old. You ain't no kid. You ain't no young girl. You 30 years old. No decorum to bring yourself on this camera smoking and drinking. That's classless. And that's classless by our standards within Black culture. Because they always want to say, oh, well, who classless to who? No, that's classless in our culture to everyone. That's just classless. That's an objective truth. If you want to do that, you do that off camera. That's the problem now. Too many people, they show you all of your flaws. They show you all of their flaws in your face, and then they're mad when you judge them or you critique them. But if you didn't show me so much negativity, I wouldn't know about it. It's how you present yourself and carry yourself and conduct yourself in public, in society. There's a saying for it. It's called a time and a place. There's a time and a place for everything. When you're on a channel that's going to be viewed by millions of people and you're a Black woman, you don't just represent yourself. That's the problem. You represent the Black woman. You represent the Black community. People need to get that through their heads. Yes, you're an individual, but you represent your race, your culture. Look how she's presenting herself. He's not telling her nothing wrong here.
What you're doing right now is not really a good look. You don't look like you really give a damn. You smoke.
Actually, I do. That's why I'm here. I want to hear how you feel.
You don't.
Because you don't give a damn about women. You don't. You don't. You don't respect all women.
How don't I give a damn about women?
You don't. You're.
She's saying he don't give a damn about women. He's given her the chance to explain it. Let's see if she explains and gives us an example, a logical explanation as to how he doesn't give a damn about women.
You're specific to a certain.
Explain.
You're specific.
No,
you're specific to a certain.
You can't overtalk me. The first thing you
Can
can't.
I respond?
The first thing you can't do.
Are you gonna let me respond, Kevin?
This is why I said the ground rules.
Can I respond?
You can calm down, and I'll give you a chance to respond. But the first ground rule is over talking. One, the audience can't hear. Two, it's disrespectful. I will let you exit stage left.
Can I
say
respond?
I don't give a damn.
Let me know when
about
I can
women.
respond, Kevin.
Well, you say I don't give a damn about women.
Can't put the
Based
hookah down.
upon what?
Generally speaking, big women, strong women, weak women, black, white. Overall, you have a certain specific crowd of women that you cater to. So with that being said, the women outside of big women, small, you're very generalized as far as women that you feel are worthy. So I'm just speaking for everybody, generally.
You're very generalized as far as the woman you feel are worthy. That doesn't even make sense. What the heck?
You're not speaking for everybody. You're speaking for yourself, because
I'm not.
Excuse me, ma'am.
I'm waiting for you to ask how big
First off, see, this is what I mean. You can't have a respectful conversation with somebody who wants to overtalk.
This is a hood rap.
No, I have hundreds,
Why does
thousands
she
of
even call in
women
the show?
who love what I do.
Oh, that's true.
Yes, more women like me than dislike me.
That's true. I like you. Who said I don't like you?
Well, but
you like him and you're a woman, but you feel he doesn't like women. Why would you like him? That makes no sense. The logical reasoning in her brain, like right now, this makes no sense. That's like me talking to someone. I feel that they don't like black men, but I like them. What would I like them for? No logic.
how can women like me and I don't give a damn about them?
Right.
I don't know. I said generally speaking.
No,
but
generally means
that's why I'm
here.
No.
Generally means the majority. See, the majority of women like what I have to say.
So they appreciate it.
They like it and appreciate it.
So my question is,
you don't get
if
you cannot overtalk me. You don't get a million followers here and a million followers there.
My page is private. I don't need followers.
Well, I don't. Again, so this is why I want you guys to understand. Having a conversation with somebody, you don't really have a critique. You just don't like it. And here's the thing: if you don't like what I have to say,
what is she getting from that hookah?
Go somewhere else, because you haven't asked one.
You ain't said shit. My question is, women who date men for money, how do you feel about that? That's my question.
That's
you can't answer that.
Yeah, I can't.
That's stupid. That's not what that's stupid. That's not even what the smoke show was about. You call in, you say, hey, Kevin, when you said this, I didn't like that. This is my critique of you. This is what I don't like about your channel. This is what I don't like that you do. She's calling in and asking him to talk about a topic. How do you feel about women who date men for a specific purpose? And she's thinking she's making sense. Over there had a cup, probably had some liquor in it, and smoking hookah the whole time. Can't just sit there, sit still, and talk like a 30-year-old adult. This is the problem. And then somebody has to go out there and try to make that a wife. Someone is trying to date women. They date her. She's not a bad looking young lady. Somebody may say, oh, she's cute. Let me give her an opportunity, take her on a date. And then they deal with this childish behavior. No logic. Look how she behaved. And it continues. Watch the next one that calls in.
And this is why I tell you, I don't do anything except I can't make women look good or bad. I just talk to women.
Right.
I didn't make her come in here and do that. Hello?
Hello, how are you? Oh, y'all. How are you?
How old are you?
I'm doing fine.
How old are you?
Oh, I'm 30.
What is your criticism or critique?
Like she said, that you always putting black women down. Did a black woman hurt you or something? I mean, I don't understand.
Okay, so
he's always putting black women down. How? How?
We've got all the insults out of the way, so let's get to the conversation, okay? Just don't worry about insults. Stay
okay.
Conversation. Can you do that?
Yeah, I can do that.
All right.
I don't have none though.
Well, but we don't do that. See, I've already addressed all your insults that you could have. who hurt you, your mama black, you gay. We've got all that out on the table. Let's get to the grown stuff, okay?
Why?
It was very mature of him to give her another opportunity. When she came in, he could have acknowledged that she was childish. She's not presenting herself in the best light. You know, I don't want to throw insults her way, but we all see this. And then she starts insults like, who hurt you? Just because you don't agree with me, someone hurt me. Don't do that. Let's deal with the facts. Let's have a mature conversation. I can't stand this stuff.
Why do you think that it shouldn't be 50-50? Why do you think that it should be?
Okay, one rule. Don't overtalk. Let's get to the grown stuff. Your critique is I always put black women down.
Yeah.
How often have you been watching my content?
Maybe a few months.
So you have not seen any videos to where I say anything nice about black women?
No.
How many times do you watch my videos a week?
Well, see, the first time I ever watched it, you was putting a black woman down. So to me, right there, that automatically that ruined it.
Ma'am. That's what you watch. Is not my responsibility. Congratulations, ma'am, with that big old rock on your hand. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. She said, hold it up again. Hold on. Yeah. Bam. God, man, she got the infinity stone up on that piece. Congratulations. That's very good. Thank you.
He could do a similar thing.
Look at her just smiling.
Oh. Okay.
What do you have to say to that? All right. That's on the very Instagram platform you're on right now. A black woman saying what?
I'm going to call on Kevin's show and I'm going to tell him that because of you, I was able to snatch the ring.
Where's your husband? Where's your husband?
You said my husband?
Mm-hmm.
No. Mm-hmm. I don't.
So, okay. I'm just asking. I don't know if you're married.
See, these are always the women who would be mad or a hit dog hollering. They didn't, all the single mothers, all the single women who can't get a man because they don't know how to act. They out here super masculine. These modern feminist women thinking that they could do whatever they want and still end up getting a ring. You got 3 kids, 3 baby daddies, but you feel that you could get any man that you deserve. You don't like Kevin Samuels saying, that's not true. Someone telling you the truth is a problem.
Let me answer that question.
No, I'm thinking.
Okay, so I want to know if you've been watching me for a couple of months, and that happened this year.
Okay.
How you can tend to overlook that, and it's all over my platform.
Because when you go live, that's not what you're talking about, though. When you go live, you're not talking about that, Kevin. When you go live,
say about that? What do you have?
I mean, that's outstanding. That's good for now, but that's not what you're always talking about. You as a black man should be on a black woman's team.
I talk about what women come up to talk about.
What is she talking about? You as a black man should be on a black woman's team. What did he say that was against a black woman? What do you mean on their team? We should tell you the truth. She can't articulate. She can't give any examples. We can't get anywhere with this type of stuff. This is ridiculous.
Do I see? This is the problem. You ladies want to have a narrative. When I show you something that counteracts it, you don't even say, you know what? Maybe I was wrong. Do you think maybe you could be wrong?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. No, you're wrong. Just a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. I'll give you maybe 10%. Yeah, 10% maybe I could be wrong. But the other 90%, no, because the things that I hear you say that we should automatically be listening to what the black man said. It's not our fault that they took the black man out the house. No, that's not our fault. Is it our place to put him back in the house?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, stop. Who took the black man out of the house?
The white man took the black man out of the house.
No, he didn't.
Not the black man. I mean, not us, but the white man.
Excuse me. No, he didn't. Black 75% divorce rate. Divorce is filed at the 80% rate by our women. That ain't a white man's name on a divorce decree.
So what about the people in divorce? No, but
Man, we were the
I
most
believe that
married people. We were married at a rate of 80% prior to 1965. And there's no if the white people couldn't break us apart in chattel slavery, Jim Crow, segregation. But what did was feminism in college.
Facts.
I mean,
feminism in college. I don't have any children.
Okay.
Thank God.
So again, you're sitting back saying what I don't. I talk to women every day, and I respond to what they say.
Okay.
Who's that talking in the back?
So
he ain't gonna be anywhere. That's basically.
Oh, okay.
who's in the background?
So basically, you said.
Because see, this is what I mean. This is what I want you guys to understand. I'm sure Shirley always back there doing something. I'm just saying, y'all always want to say somebody dislike y'all, like you don't have anything to do with this.
Look how the
Like you don't have anything to do with this.
Hung up.
Women like that woman are perpetual victims.
Ridiculous.
In order for them.
Ridiculous how they carried themselves. This is ridiculous. That's two. We're going to show one more. They always called in like this, but you hated on the man. He gave you the opportunity to speak. Tell me, hey, what's your issue with me? Let's have an adult conversation. And you see who called in with an issue. They had an issue, couldn't even articulate it, not making no sense. Drunk, high, belligerent, just showing the worst representation of black women. And then he's talking about we should be on this. I'm not on that side. Black women like Sister Shahrazad Ali, Dr. Frances Quest Wilson, Ida B. Wells, women historically who presented themselves in a good light. Not this. Let's do one more. See if somebody can get it right. Let's see.
Their lives to make sense. You and I have to be at fault. Somebody had to do something to her. That's fine. Yeah, I heard the smoke detector. I mean, I'm really waiting to have an honest criticism. I just don't like that you say this and I don't like that. Okay. Not one talk about something different. The white man did it. All right. What's the issue?
Hi, Kevin.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm okay. How old are you?
Old enough.
You got one more time.
So immature, can't answer a simple question. He asks the person how old they are because he's about to have an adult conversation. He doesn't want to have it with someone who's 18, 19, 20, maybe even 21. He's trying to understand, especially it gives context to the audience. If you say 25, if you say 30, he can have a better understanding of how much life experience you have. If you say 40, maybe you look younger than you are for your age. Maybe you look older than you are for your age. It's a part of the show. How old are you? Why would you call in to play games? He asks her age. She says old enough. He's being very patient. He said, we'll try this again. Let's see what happens.
And I will go ahead and let you go.
She hung up.
All right. That's going to be her.
So that's just what I'm talking about here. He exposed the woman who had no decorum. If you want to know where a woman stands, it's a good thing to know. Hey, if she knows who Kevin Samuels is, do you agree or disagree? If she disagrees with Kevin Samuels, you pretty much already know that she has no decorum. And if the people like that never want to discuss it, what do you disagree with him about? They never want to get into specifics because they are just like these three young ladies who just called out. They don't have any facts. They don't have any statistics, any data, any real critique or criticism, nothing that they can say that will substantiate their claim. But y'all can let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Peace.